Hello, cookbook friends and Bridgerton fans. My name is Carrie with Cookbook Divas, and today we're going to look together through the Unofficial Bridgerton Cookbook by Lex Taylor. It came out in 2021, and they go out of their way to say that the book is unofficial and unauthorized, and it's not licensed or anything by Julie Quinn, her publishers, or by Netflix. It's just a fan cookbook, and it is lovely. There's gilt on the front and these nice purple wisteria. Add some flavor to your life, dear reader. Let's see what she writes. I'm going to need some glasses because this font is small and my ring light is bright. Okay. Dizzying displays of Queen Charlotte's puff Pomeranians, lavish spreads of the Modiste mini macaroons, tantalizing arrays of Regency pies that taste even better than fresh court gossip. It's time to bring the rich taste, scandalous flavor, and mouth-watering and breathtaking nosh of Regency London social season to your kitchen with the Unofficial Bridgerton Cookbook. They're encouraging us to channel our inner Featherington sister and do away with the boring, stuffy, and bland tastes of the everyday. Here you'll find 100 Bridgerton-inspired recipes fit for the Queen. Okay. The publisher is Simon & Schuster and Adams Media. Ooh, it starts off with a damask papers. Ooh, and starts off with a beautiful picture of a tea party. From the Viscount's mushroom miniatures and the royal wedding oysters to debutante punch and the Duke's favorite gooseberry pie, 100 dazzling recipes inspired by Bridgerton. Let's check out the table of contents really quick to get an idea of what's going on. Chapter 1, a royal start to the day. Chapter 2, luncheon delights. Chapter 3, afternoon tea. Chapter 4, the grand banquet. And then vegetables and leafy... Oh, it starts off with soups, excuse me. Then it goes to vegetables and leafy greens. Then it goes to fish. Then meats. And finally, Chapter 5, evening sweets and libations. And there's a lot of them. Woohoo! Okay. Acknowledgements. Introduction. Gorgeous food photography. Gorgeous lighting. Very impressed. The Unofficial Bridgerton Cookbook is your personal invitation into this time of glamour and gowns, courier notes, and nuanced gestures of desire. Okay. Chapter 1. A royal start to the day. Just because it's breakfast doesn't mean it's not time for theatrics. The first recipe of the book. The Beaumont biscuits. A flaky, buttery biscuit is the proper way to start any day and give strength for all the flair and commotion that the social season demands. Make 6 biscuits. Here's the ingredients, the steps, and then at the bottom, a little footnote. I love it when cookbooks include this. This footnote happens to be about the Beaumont, explaining to us that the Beaumont, the fashionable world of high society, displayed its discerning tastes at every turn. Whether guests glanced toward the food, the flowers, or the majestic pineapple at the center of the table, they knew at once whether their hostess had achieved the denier cri. Pity those who fell short. Okay. Next up, 2 recipes, no photo unless it follows. Nope. Francesca's fried dough, Daphne's maiden oats, bejeweled oatmeal. I'd love to see a picture of that. Now we finally have another picture. Household hasty bake oatmeal pies with sugared berries. Royal indulgence biscuits with gravy, Daphne's dearest crepes, and I have to stop showing you pictures, sausage donuts, high society scones, breakfast pudding, hangover remedies, Penelope's favorite omelet. And now we move on to luncheon delights. For the glorious people of the Ton, lunch is a show where everything matters. Whether attending a royal luncheon with the Queen or hosting a lunch yourself, one must understand that first and foremost, this is a social event. For the Beaumont to dip their toes into the pool of improprieties and gossip. Well, yes. Lex Taylor is a very good writer. Lady Cowper's lobster miniatures, cucumber miniatures with the lady's clotted cream. These are all recipes I'd love to try. Of course, I'm only doing the vegetarian ones. Philippa Stilton's miniatures, dainty miniatures with pickled vegetables. I guess they didn't call them sandwiches yet in the Regency era. Prince Friedrich's chilled peach soup, salt-cured salmon and creme fraiche miniatures, Gunter's tea shop sipper, that was a tongue twister, Anthony's approved chicken croquettes, basically, okay, and some more, mushroom miniatures, Portia's green soup with avocado and buttermilk and cucumber, raw radishes with fennel honey, and now we're in the afternoon tea chapter, which will be fun. Mended Heart sable biscuits, or sablé biscuits, tea time gooseberry pie lemonade, chocolate hazelnut balls with a secret, Lady Featherington's Society sponge cake. I knew there would be a sponge cake in this book. Chocolate dipped Duke and Duchess strawberries with a footnote about white chocolate. And a footnote about marzipan on Queen Charlotte's puff Pomeranians. Meringue kisses in the garden. Beautiful. Excellent photographs. I just wish there were more. But notice how pretty the pages are decorated with these little decorations to make it more fun to look through. But I need some more photos. First Bloom mini muffins with blue buttercream frosting. They look green to me. The Queen's first choice passion fruit ganache. The Modiste mini macaroons. Okay, nothing earth-shattering. This is nice. Rumor stirring blueberry lavender fizz. Nice. Okay, I got to get out of this chapter. The Grand Banquet. Few pleasures excite the senses like. Okay, we start off with soups. Bet-winning butternut squash soup. I have a lot of cookbooks with the butternut squash soup recipe, but okay, I do not have a lot of cookbooks with a refined chestnut soup recipe. Ooh, lobster bisque, coconut shrimp soup, sausage and mushroom soup, and now we're into the vegetables and leafy greens part. Archibald's indebted asparagus, the Prince Regent's potato plumpers, I wish they had a picture, the Dandy's superb tomato tartare, corn cakes, Colin's favorite, as footnote about artichokes, the Footman's finest roasted vegetables. I might use this recipe tonight. I'm making roasted vegetables. The Viscountess vinaigrette with Stilton cheese. Yum. Ooh, okay, now we're in the fish chapter, which I'll go through briefly. Royal wedding oysters on the half shell. So this is a usable cookbook. It's not just a cute joke about the awesome TV show. Lustful lobster thermidor. I'm probably not making lobster thermidor anytime soon, personally. Lady Bridgerton's salmon tartare. Excellent placement, beautiful presentation and plating. Meat chapter. We're almost at the end of this book. Regency pie. I might actually attempt this recipe. I might make one for my boyfriend. It uses 3 cups of either beef, pork, or chicken, or a combination. So for mine, I would have to do fake ground beef. But that looks really good, and it's winter right now. That looks delicious, and I'm up for making the pastry. Oh, it also calls for 1.5 cups of beef broth. I would be using vegetable broth, so it wouldn't be as flavorful, but hey, I'm a vegetarian. Pineapple centerpiece with pork belly. That's pretty. And if you don't know how about pineapples, well, yeah, here's a footnote that tells you about how rare they were during the Regency era, and rich people would show off by having it on the table. Okay, winning pig bacon bites. They kind of look like pasties to me. Evening sweets and libations, the final chapter in this awesome and fun Bridgerton cookbook. Here's the Duke's favorite gooseberry pie. It almost looks like this hasn't been baked very long, just like the pot pie I was looking at earlier. Maybe it's easier to photograph if it's not burned, and last night I burned some cookies in the oven, and I ate them anyway, but they were bleh. The Royal Flummery. Something called Fervor Sinkers. A frozen Napoleon. Granville's sumptuous chocolate mousse cups. Gunter's ice cream, Dark Walk lava cakes. Revolutionary Parmesan ice cream. No, thank you. I do have Parmesan in the house. I don't think I'll be making that. A Duchess champagne cocktail. Whistle down gimlet. Debutante punch. I like making punches for parties. People can help themselves. Okay, we're at the end of this awesome Bridgerton cookbook. I hope you enjoyed our cookbook look through and review. You can see more of them at our blog, cookbookdivas.com. We post cookbook news and gossip and etc. to Facebook and Instagram. We post our cookbook review videos, of course, to YouTube, and we also have a podcast if you'd like to listen to news about cookbooks. Thanks so much for watching.